clock is ticking at the UN conference on climate change. But delegates lost a lot of valuable negotiating time Monday when developing countries boycotted formal sessions, demanding rich countries discuss much deeper cuts in their greenhouse gas emissions. Antonio Hill is a climate change policy advisor with the Oxfam charity.
Well, in this tit-for-tat, there's accusations that developing countries, the poorest countries, the ones that most need urgent action on climate change, are blocking the talks. And I think in respect of that, we need to be clear that they're not putting blockages on the tracks in front of the train. What they're doing is pulling the emergency cord to stop the train before it runs off the cliff at the end of this week.
An EU spokesman said informal talks resolved the impasse. And India's Environment Minister, Jairam Ramesh, appeared optimistic.
In a constructive way.
In a constructive way.
We want an agreement.
Meanwhile, former U.S. Vice President Al Gore has told the conference new data suggests the Arctic polar ice cap may disappear in the summertime very soon. Clicking through slides in a packed side event, this one shows heat patterns off the coast of Greenland. The Nobel laureate said scientists have told him there's now a 75% chance the cap will melt in summer in the next 5 to 7 years. It's already shrunk dramatically to record low levels, and scientists blame global warming.
On a regional basis, this means a dramatic change in the heat absorption from the sun during the summertime.
Gore told the appreciative crowd the ice is melting in Antarctica as well. Demonstrators were continuing their protests in week 2 of the climate conference. Greenpeace produced the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse.
They are the death, pestilence, war, and famine. And they are here in the streets of Copenhagen today to remind the world leaders of what the world could be like in the future if we fail to agree a fair, ambitious, and binding climate deal here in Copenhagen.
Police were keeping a close watch on the protest outside Parliament. There have been sporadic reports of violence. Windows were broken at this Danish welfare office. Some 1,200 people were arrested during protests over the weekend, although most have since been released. Karen Sloan, The Associated Press.